show them before, and then when we're done, show them again. As a college student, for me personally, it can be pretty easy to get discouraged. The workload placed on students per class can often be overwhelming, especially when coupled with the responsibilities of life off campus. I've often found myself questioning whether I'm really going to benefit from attending college. The payoff is so far away, and whether I'll obtain a job in my field is uncertain. I have many friends who attended years of college only to graduate into a competitive market that was virtually impossible to find gainful employment in. With that in mind, I decided to look at some of the benefits of going to college, not only to hopefully convince you that it's a wise decision to follow through with, but also to hopefully convince myself. The first thing I'd like to touch on is my own personal experience of how pursuing an education has affected my family's lives. Both of my parents went to college and were able to support a family of 6 with their joint income. We weren't rich by any means, but we never went hungry either. In contrast, most members of our family that did not go to college are still working at what I would call jobs rather than careers, and are often needing to be bailed out of financial troubles. While I can't state this is unquestionably a result of their lack of education, the statistics that I'm about to give you will suggest just that. The following statistics are pulled from a 2004 study by the National College Examination Board to compare the benefits of a continued education to those of not continuing past high school. Many of these statistics are very compelling, and while I'm sure there are exceptions, they all show a trend that suggests continued education plays a very large role in our society's overall well-being. First, the average annual earnings of an individual varies greatly from having or not having a college degree. The average earning of one who does not pursue college is about $21,600. This is about $1,600 above the Idaho poverty line. The average annual earning of an individual who obtains their professional degree is around $95,700. This is over 4 times the income of someone who does not obtain their college degree. In the span of a lifetime, a person with no college education will earn about $0.74 million, while a person with a professional degree will earn around $3.36 million. This is a pretty impressive difference. The overall unemployment rates seem to have a direct correlation to education levels as well. Among those with no college experience, the unemployment rate was an astounding 13.9%, while the unemployment rate among professional graduates was only 4.5%. Even students who only attended some college without receiving a degree were still able to decrease their unemployment rate to 7.9% from 13.9%. It's not surprising that poverty levels of non-graduates greatly exceed those of college graduates as well. The poverty rate among individuals who did not continue their education was at 17%, while among those with a bachelor or higher, it was only 2%. One statistic that intrigued me the most suggests that education affects people's overall health regardless of their income. Those that pursued a higher education over their lifetime had a 20 to 30% increase in overall good health reports from those that did not. And again, this is regardless of their level of income. Another interesting part of the same study showed that 1.9% of individuals who did not continue their education after high school would at one point in their life end up incarcerated. This means that for every 100 people who do not attend college, about 2 of them will end up in jail at some point. Among those that achieved a bachelor's degree or higher, that rate dropped significantly to 0.1%. Lastly, for those of us that are parents, a college education may do more than benefit your family's standard of living. Studies also suggest that children of parents who attended college are 30% more likely to be ready for school themselves, as well as more likely to excel in their own academic pursuits. These are just a few examples of ways a college education can benefit you. You can find the study I'm referencing, as well as more good reasons to continue your education at www.collegeboard.com. They also have a ton of resources for students, so be sure to check them out. I hope that by listing some of the different benefits of graduating college, I have helped those of you in college to reaffirm the reason you're there in the first place, and help those of you not in college to perhaps look at some reasons to enroll. Thank you.
Better die.